Welcome to Brains on Games. I'm Dr. Brian MacDonald, and I'm a psychologist whose practice is focused on helping kids who might have learning difficulties or learning disabilities to be as successful as possible at school. What we're going to be talking about on this show are board games, because board games require certain skills in order to be successful. And because they have some inherent interest or fun factor built in, kids might be more likely or more willing to play a board game than they would to do drills or flashcards or other kinds of homework. As I'm recording this episode, we're in the middle of the coronavirus quarantine. And so lots of people are stuck at home. Families are isolated with their kids. And so I have gotten some requests and some questions from parents about, well, what can I do with the kids that will keep them engaged and keep their minds active? And I do recommend board games for this because, well, I started collecting board games a few years ago, really as a way of moving my own kids off of screens and into something that was a little bit more interactive. And I thought, since they're playing video games already, that board games were sort of a lateral shift. As opposed to just telling them to shut down their games and find something to do, I could encourage them to turn off their screens and come and do something with me. And I found myself really enjoying these games quite a bit. As we played, as my collection grew, I found that certain games seemed to pull for certain skills. And the more research I did on the subject, the more I found that board games are definitely a way that kids might be willing to practice and develop skills such as problem solving. Lots of games require memory skills. Games might require fast reflexes or fine motor dexterity. So there are lots of activities that they can use to practice these skills, but board games are great, not only because they're fun, but because they get kids out of their bedrooms and into some interaction with the rest of the family. So to me, those things are perfect. That's what this show is going to be about. And next time, we're going to be talking about a chess alternative that won the Mensa Select Award the year that it was released. So hopefully you'll pop in to see that. If you have any questions or comments or suggestions for games for me to speak about on the show, you can email me at brian@brainsongames.ca. Future episodes will be available on that website, brainsongames.ca. Hopefully I'll see you next time.